All right, well, welcome to the first visioning workshop.
From the very first public meeting, we knew Heart of Golden 2020 was going to be a popular project with the Golden community.
Appreciate you here. This is a great turnout. We didn't know quite what to expect and how many people would show up, but there's still folks coming in. So we're glad you're here.
With a purchase of land east of Ford Street, there is now about 50 acres of public land along the Clear Creek corridor and amazing opportunities to create a legacy footprint that will impact generations to come.
Tonight is about you and your input and your vision for what you ought to think the Clear Creek corridor ought to be. And so we're really excited to hear those ideas.
Well, this is part of the property that we just purchased. So Vanover, of course, is right over here. And then Vanover would connect over here, which is really nice.
Right there.
I guess I'm wondering if there would be what the merits to that would be.
What did you write on there?
Theater and bookstore with coffee bar.
All right, so a really specific idea.
But this is the first phase, and we're thinking big picture and uses, but please do put your operational comments on the stickies as well.
With no preconceived options in place, we asked our Golden community to dream big and share their values and ideas for the corridor. And you did. We received more than 500 ideas and comments in person.
I love the space at 311 10th. I would like to see most of the events moved down there. I think there'd be less impact to neighborhoods. I think it's close to downtown, easy access to the creek. There's plenty of parking.
I want it to be a great place for the people of Golden to get together. And I want to see some versatility. I want too many permanent structures. I'd like to see it be versatile and open.
I've been very involved with the arts in Golden for a long time, and I'm excited about the possibility of there being a cultural center.
I'd like to also address the infrastructure of the Summer Creek volume that comes for tubing and for events to try to have smooth traffic flow and smooth people flow so that we improve safety for pedestrians, for cyclists, for visitors, and for residents.
I think that we need to be sure that there is plenty of parking, lots of landscaping. The idea of keeping a lot of open space, natural space, is really important. This City Hall building is too small. It's been outgrown for some time. The Golden History Museum needs more space.
I think it's huge. This is going to be defining for the city.
Does this meet one of the goals that the residents identified in these visioning sessions, as well as does this meet the goals that the city has for how we'd like to use this land?
Thoughtful ideas and concerns piled up on sticky notes at the remarkably well-attended workshops. For those who couldn't make it in person, they were given a similar experience online through Guiding Golden. Nearly 3,000 people used our engagement platform, guidinggolden.com, to share their thoughts on an interactive map and as comments. We sent out a survey which garnered more than 300 responses. We had 3,200 views of our videos and connected to thousands through Facebook, Nextdoor, Twitter, and Instagram as well. We collected all of that information, put it into spreadsheets, and then we could see the emerging trends and most popular ideas and requests.
East Zone, again, walking trails, parks, green open space, which, as we know, has kind of trended high in all of the things that we've asked. Bike paths and connectivity, also really high.
Somewhat surprisingly, almost all of their comments at the start of the conversations were what I would call experiential comments. They were not about uses.
So this is kind of one of the scenarios where people like having this be a kind of the cultural middle area.
Cost, parking, circulation, and a little bit in some character.
It'd be beneficial for long-term sustainability and sort of operation of those facilities to consolidate some of the offices to create program expansion space and
creating efficiency by bringing our office functions together, all of our city functions together.
Many hours were spent combing over all of the data so that designers could work on the next step. And that's taking those dreams and putting them into a series of visual, conceptual plans. Now we gear up for the second stage in the Heart of Golden 2020, the refining stage. We encourage our community to once again take part in refining the vision for the Clear Creek Corridor into something more feasible and tangible.
It's a very big moment for Golden. I think it's something that we've needed for a long time, and I think people are excited about it.
I feel like it's the first neighborhood we've ever lived in, or community we've lived in, that we feel like a part of the community. And it's just awesome to be involved, making a decision for our future.
For probably the rest of our lives, you know, what happens to that corridor is going to affect, because we're going to stay here and we're going to be using it.
What we do today, what we do in the next few months is going to define the city for another 10 or 20 years for sure.
Golden, your part in this process is far from over. In March and April, there will be opportunities to come to more workshops and meetings, as well as view it all online at guidinggolden.com and give us your feedback there. We still want all your thoughts, ideas, and dreams for Heart of Golden 2020.